Hello, collective. Welcome to our shared space here on this channel, Natural Connection with the Shaman. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but yeah, you're my collective. So yeah, y'all had a weird day today, huh? I did. It was kind of strange. Um, Felt like in between two dimensions. Okay. Well, this morning I woke up and first thing I had to do, I had to go get some blood work done, which kind of breaks from my normal routine. My normal routine is get up, make some coffee, do my journal, my astrology, my dream journal. But I had to go do blood work, so I had to skip all that. I had to fast, so no coffee, all kinds of stuff, right? But I was in a strange dream that I was surprised when I woke up that this was the real world. Um, so, anyways, after all that, sat down to do my tarot and oracle messages this morning, and it was just wasn't feeling it. But the messages, when I did just set it down, I made a recording, and then I just didn't feel it, so I deleted that. But I left the oracle messages out. I came back to them later, and they made sense. So I'm gonna just start with what we had from this morning. Then we'll wipe the table clean and start over. So what we had this morning from Viking Oracle was Mani, the god of the moon; Lagos, the rune of flow; and Manas, the rune of reflection. All of these three cards are about time, specifically slowing the fuck down. Okay? The Norse didn't believe in wasting time. So, when my ancestors, and by the way, my dream was about um, me, Thor, and Odin training, or just a whole nother. It's weird. It's weird. It reminds me of like the split dimensions. Okay, because it wasn't in the past, wasn't another lifetime. It was this lifetime right now. But me, Thor, and Odin were doing some like combat training. Anyways, so that's why I went with Viking Oracle this morning, right? Now, the Norse don't believe in wasting time. So in the Nordic ancestor, when the Viking cards come out saying slow the fuck down, you take it seriously. I did. Manas, be grateful for every minute. Use time wisely, even if that means doing very little. To know the moon, Mani, is to know the mind. And it's talking about the Lagos rune. It's not a time to force something. It's a time to let some things happen naturally. Today's messages were about tapping into your dreams and diving into your intuition. Slow your pace down. Psychic energy isn't thinking, it's feeling. Psychic energy is more about feeling what's going on. Honestly, it really is. Like people ask me, all kinds of stupid psychic questions all the time. Like, that's not how it works. You you feel these things, and then it kind of puts the pieces together collectively in your mind, right? Every now and then, or to those that we have this telepathic connection with, it's very fluid and easy to talk to each other in our minds. It's not anything strange. It's just like, if you're not in that, web of connections, then you don't understand. But it's aside from that, we can tell when we're talking to somebody telepathically because we can hear their voice. We can hear their voice. It's clear as day. It's inside the mind, and it's a conversation, and you can tell. But other than that, psychic energy is more about your instincts. Empathic. Empathic energy is feeling like I mean, come on. It's as old as the Star Wars movies. Feel the force, right? That's what psychic energy is. So today was about slowing down, letting the flow, the force, the instincts and intuition come and guide you. I like to listen to Mozart, so I put on Mozart 432. And as I was listening and just allowing my mind, I got like 20, 30 fucking text messages on my phone I haven't checked. I had a detox day from the phone, no TV shows. Um, I think earlier today I watched a YouTube video but fell asleep to it. It was more of a meditative thing. And the 432 hertz Mozart music really started to calm the mind down. So it's playing in the background. And the Manas rune was talking about don't shy away from the collective unconscious. So that's why I'm calling you guys the collective, because we do share a bond. If you want to know more about what a collective is, research egregores or egregores, right? So that is like the connection between me and you watching this right now creates a collective energy. The energy between me, you and your family has now created a collective energy, right? And and it just keeps going on and on and on until we have a global solar system, universal egregore collective, right? The more people you're in tune with and in touch with, the more your collective unconscious manas rune, the rune of the moon, Mani, is in tune with each other. So sometimes a tarot reader or a psychic medium, or, like we're doing right now, the shamanic messages, intuitive guidances, is shared space. That's why I call this channel Shared Space. And we all pick up on each other's energy. So that's how I know you had a strange day as well today, or else you wouldn't be watching this right now. So the message was to slow down, allow your psychic energy to flow naturally, allow things to come to you, listen to the collective unconscious, see what's going on. And what's going on is many of you feel like you had been tricked. Loki. Feels like you were tricked by the universe, right? To go down a certain path. But the message here is this was temporary for your growth. This message is to tell you, you are here to experience life, not to accomplish anything. Experience life without beating yourself up. Find humor in the things that you call chaos. Okay, and what this is talking about is that you may have been on a wrong path, but there's no such thing as wrong path. It's just something to test you for your growth. Okay, trickster energy is about helping you grow through a situation. And the universe wants to tell you today this was only temporary. Okay? Melchizedek. I always have a hard time saying that. Melchizedek comes to tell you that it's time for you to learn something new. Okay, so you might want to look into some things that this is all about emptying your cup. Okay? So to learn something new, you have to be open-minded, right? You need to seek a mentor so that you can get an unbiased viewpoint from what you're learning. It's time for you to question your own beliefs. Question your beliefs to the point where you are open enough to learn something new about what you believe, and teach as you learn, okay? So this is the universe's messages for you. It's time for you to release a biased mind state from your preferences and life experiences, okay? We all get stuck into biased nature. Melchizedek is here to tell you it's time to wash that out, throw your cup out, and learn. You might want to take on a mentor. As you learn from this mentor, teach those that are willing to listen. Don't waste your time on people who aren't willing to listen. Just as you had to clear your cup to learn something new, there's no use speaking to know-it-alls. They are not ready. Don't waste your time. Be willing to move forward. This card from Shamanic Oracle, Divine Timing, is telling us that you may have been trying to push something, or you may have been being pushed along, okay? The message here is instead of asking why not now, ask yourself, what do I do to prepare for what's coming? Okay, you need to slow down, or at least be comfortable in the right here and now, because you don't know. It could be tomorrow, it could be 2 years. The more you push forwards towards something, or the more that you are being pushed in your energy towards something, the further away you put your outcome. There's some things that are going to fall away from your life for growth. Okay? You are growing. Remember, here again, we had Loki. The universe led you down a path that you didn't understand where it was coming from, or basically you thought you would get a different outcome out of this path, but you ended up going like, what the hell, universe? What the hell was that, right? It was to learn a lesson. Trust in divine timing. Don't jump the gun. Watch as things fall away from your life at this time so that you can grow. This is like a fruit tree, right? A fruit tree has so many fruits on it, right? That if it allows all the fruit to grow on that tree, each one is going to have very minimum taste or flavor to it, right? So a natural process is a fruit tree drops fruits that are not going to make it through the cycle, so that the fruit remaining on the vine can become a valuable fruit. This is what's happening in your life. As you are going through these growth stages, be prepared. Remember, I said instead of asking why not now, say what do I do to prepare for now? Be ready for things to fall out of your life. You're going to want to work with crystals. Crystal energy can enhance your intuition. It can raise your vibration. It could calm your energy. It can be self-Reiki, to be honest with you. If you know your crystals, or you know which crystals to work for chi energy, for Reiki, you can do a lot metaphysical healing for your body. Takes a little bit of research and understanding. Can't not just look them up online. You're going to want to look into some things like Super 7, laser quartz, uh, blue kyanite, um, flame aura quartz, angel aura quartz. What else did I used to use? White jasper, selenite. Selenite and clear quartz can cover all bases, but the ones I just spoke specifically are for Reiki energy. You keep these crystals close to you, you have your own Reiki master right there. So work with crystals to enhance your intuition. Now, you're going to have to trust some things from the divine, the Temperance card, okay? Temperance is about working with paradoxes. Paradoxes do not make sense. It's the invisible worlds working behind the scenes to filter things in your life for clarity. So again, sorry there. Okay. So I don't know where we left off, but temperance energy is about trusting the divine, trusting the unseen world. Okay, that's what we had at the beginning of this reading. Slow down, uh, trust your psychic energy, let things come to you, and tap into the collective unconscious. This is why there's something coming in that is an offer of celebration for a victory you have won. This is going to put you in a new journey, a journey that leads to abundance and independence. Now you're being advised to keep things quiet until everything is revealed. Let's just put it that way. Because the end result is total emotional fulfillment and happiness, larger than life, love in life. Okay, you're going to have coverage on all areas. So we're going to pull some tarot real quick. And as I pull tarot, I'll pull some messages. Excuse me. All right. Well, star card energy on top of the hermit. So definitely an alignment is up. Queen of Pentacles, time to value and appreciate the things that you have. Be ready for some Tower. Be ready for some things to fall apart. They are obstacles. Know now that whatever is falling apart is an obstacle blocking you in your life. Once it's cleared, there is an open path. Okay, so what do we got for the viewer? Okay. We've got Devil card. Inverted Three of Swords. Inverted Queen of Swords. Knight of Wands. Okay. You're going to have to let go of some obsessions. Okay? Release the pain and the bitterness of these obsessions and move forward with your purpose. Okay? There's too much competition in this situation. Too many challenging energies. There's too many people involved in this. Everyone is after the same thing. And it's quite obsessive. Okay, once you release these negative thoughts and this negative temperament towards it, you'll find your passion. Okay, be ready to receive some return for efforts that you've given out in the past. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're going to be valuing something very soon. This is like able to keep a home in running order, able to keep things together. Okay? You're going to have a nice little sum to keep your home together. This is all coming from a brand new perspective. You're shedding an ego. This is going to happen. You're going to shed an ego so that you can become who you're truly meant to be. It's going to take a little bit of going within, shadow work. Shadow work just means tap out, tune in, trust what you get, and see the light. All right? Teach at what you learn from it. Let's post some messages. All right. What do we got for the viewer? If you're like me, you found strength in the darkness. Panther protector. You're being protected in this dark night. Because where you find your strength is in the darkness. Okay? Not many people can say that. Can you stand in your own darkness and shine bright? Because you're strong. You are the protector. You are the dark warrior that leads those out of the darkness. Don't be afraid to turn things off for a while. Don't be afraid to sit alone with your thoughts. Don't be afraid to question your beliefs. This is all meant for your higher purpose. Okay. While you're traveling through this inner darkness, trust in the Mother Earth. Root yourself in the earth and stability. Get out and do some grounding in nature. Not taking pictures for social media. Not doing a video about your hike in the woods. Literally, go and tap and tune in to Mother Earth. Not trying to collect herbs, not trying to collect stones, not trying to build a fort. Just syncing yourself and your energy connected with Earth. Silence. Listen only to the birds, the wind, the trees, the blowing, the water, whatever you do. This is your call while you're going through this internal journey. I really think you're going to find that you're living in 2 dimensions. I didn't want to say it or mention it, but for many years now, I don't believe I'm from this dimension. And the only way that I find balance is by taking my time, going slow, finding time to get out in nature, or finding time to just tap into my unconscious mind. I think you're going to need some of that energy. You're going through a darkness that you might not understand, or you are about to. Use the moon's energy for meditation. So, this leads me to tell you about something. You can follow the moon every 2 days. Okay? Today would actually be the second day after the new moon. So tonight on 9/23/2025, whatever the lunar alignment is a message from the astral, from the divine, the celestial realm. Celestial means solar system, what's out in space, what's in the universe, stars, celestial bodies, right? So, wherever the moon is tonight, tap into it. If you learn how to tap into the moon, every 2 days, you've got an answer to what you're going through. You have what you need to meditate on. It takes dedication to understand this. It takes time to learn this. This isn't something that can just click of a button. You have to work the energies and use the cycles of the moon for your meditation, not just for spell jars and posts. All right, what have we got here? Seek answers from the heavens. So we've got Panther Protector, Mother Earth, Moonlight Sorcerer, and Heavenly Guide. Find strength in darkness, root yourself in the earth, and stability. Being stable is going to help you at this time. Not sporadic, not chaotic, not jumping to demand of anything in your life, right? Make a schedule, stick to it. Follow the moon every 2 days. This is your heavenly guide. Trust in the celestials, trust in astrology. Follow the moon's placements, look to the stars. Pray, meditate, talk to God, whatever you do. Listen to what's coming. And trust the tides and the emotions that you will find. Here we go again with Moon Guardian. Strong energy and pushing towards tapping into understanding things a little fuller with the moon. You know, the moon has 8 phases. New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, waning crescent moon. Okay, along the waxing section, this is you going outwards, extending your reach, right? This is for going after the things you want, setting intentions, motivations, positive energy. Waning, this means bringing it in and shedding things you don't want, like letting go. Oh, this didn't work this month. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. So just a little bit there. You can go every 2 days. Right now we're on waxing phase. After this video, look up where the moon is right now. Waxing phase is an intention, right? Is a goal to go. It's called Rahu, seeking, right? Waning moon is Ketu. This is reducing, going within, inner beliefs, past lives, meditations, things like that. So just with that, just because we got Moon Guardian here, I could go into a lot more, but every 2 days, just look it up. Now you know waxing and crescent, waxing and waning. You're on some progression at this time. 1, 2, 3. The message is you are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. So, whatever was blocking you, know that you are moving through it and you're going through a transformation. 555. Release old habits. Embrace new opportunities for growth and trust in the universe's plan for you. 121. Harmony. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. And one more before we call this done. Stability. 444. What did I say about stability? Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. Know that you are supported by divine angels. We have the Temperance card telling you that. Mani, Lagus, and the Manas rune, Loki and Melchizedek. Divine timing. Your whole reading here is telling you the divine has your back, so it's time to trust it. Let what doesn't suit you anymore fall from your tree and allow growth in this new season. Tap into the moon, try to do some studies, learn something new about the moon. Okay? This can help you because knowing the moon is knowing the mind. Every move that the moon makes is a mental invitation. So, that's what I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're a new viewer. Hit the notification bell so that you receive updates every time I post. Share this video with your friends and stay tuned for future readings. Authenticity is the way to go. 787. Be yourself, pursue your passions, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. That's a wasted effort. 787, best number I could hear all night. Take care.